A lot of you want to know why I started my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to go turn my alarm off. A lot of you want to know why I started my YouTube channel. Well, I started my YouTube channel because that's something I want to do personally. And I should have did this a long time ago, when I first wanted to do this. Should have done this then. But I did not. Why? Because for one, I was looking at my appearance. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's keep moving this camera. I hope y'all can see me clear enough because I'm getting ready to wash my face. But I want to. I wanted to. I was looking at my appearance, especially by me not having any teeth, which I'm planning on getting teeth this year. Then had the insurance. I just when it comes down to my my teeth, I've been in a lot of pain. When I was in my history, I've been in a lot of pain. I just had to do a whole mouth, I had to take everything. I had to have emergency dental surgery done because I came down to tired at the gum. And sometimes you go through that depressed stage. You really go through that depressed stage, and I went through that. So, but now I just turned the camera on one day, and I'm washing my face because y'all know me doing the self care. Now I am doing. I should have did this a long time ago. I just turned on the camera, and I said, I'm just going to do this. It's something I want to do because I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and like I said earlier, in previous videos, I enjoy my um, making candles and doing a lot of art and craft because it's something I want to do. But people, they come to you and they ask you all these questions, but they don't understand what you have to go through in life. And if I had known what I know now, even though I'm 63 and just starting to do this recording and do YouTube, I have met a lot of friends on YouTube. A lot. And I call them my YouTube friends. That's what I call them. I call them my YouTube friends. And I have learned a lot from them. I have learned a lot from a lot of other candle makers as well. And you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. You don't know them, they don't know you. Only thing they know you is from the screen. And I like it like that. And I might meet a couple of them in person, may not. It's just like I want to learn how to make the concrete candles. I listen to a lot of Lacey J. She's a young lady. She's an educator, and I learned a lot from her. Certain things from everybody. There's fragrance oil. I learned a lot from Black Time Bar. You know, it's certain people. There's people in each area of this business that you can learn from. And I am so proud that I have. Like football. I love football. I enjoy football. My son played football. But instead of doing what I'm doing now, I asked people's questions and they didn't want to give me no information. They was in their own corner. They think you're going to do more than what they're doing and all this and stuff. I said, forget it. I cut it all off. I stopped. I prayed. And I asked God to guide me. 3, he guided me. Now I met some great people online females who know about football, males know about football. But I am so proud of my females, the females that I have met online. I haven't met the lady from she's sports yet, but I will. But Tony Talk Vesta is a great speaker. I have learned so much from her channel, as well as B Watts and his crew. But it's something I want to do. If I had known this years ago, I would have been a lot further in life. I think so. I might not be making the money I want to make with my camera business yet, but it's gonna come, and I got faith it's gonna come. But life in general, this life in general, like I was talking to my daughter, I'm like, I paid $16.58 for rent. I couldn't believe I can pay $16.58 for rent. I used to whine when I had to pay $800 for rent. I don't complain about the $16.58 because you know what? I look at the security that I'm getting here and all the amenities that's come with this. But I had to learn. I had to learn. I had to cut family loose. That was hard. But I had a choice in the matter. I had to let a lot of things go. But this is what got me where I'm at now. When I turned all that off, and I just stopped. And I said, well, Lord, I got to make a change. And He helped me make that change. And He helped me make that transition. When I cut loose a lot of family I don't even talk to, I seen a blessing coming. All my blessings start coming together. It's hard, but you know what? I learned from that. It's something I should have did years ago. Years ago. But I did not. Because you got your family. You think your family's for you, but they're not. And then when you raise in a different type of family, they're the worst people. I was hurt so bad by that family that I was raised into. And that's who I call family. But my other family, they treat me like I'm a queen. They respect me. They talk to me. They accept me as I am. They don't mistreat me. But the other family did. And that's the part that hurts the most. I had a time getting over that. I really did. And when you got a family member you call brother or sister, and they turn on you for no reason, and when you have gone out your way all your life to help them, what you supposed to do? Step back, give it to God. And I had to do that. And that hurts the most. And then when you see them in public, they're smiling and like nothing ever happened. But it did. Like we was talking on Tony Vest up about what the other coach did to Shador Sanders. I forgive you, but I won't forget it. Never will forget it. And that's the way I feel at this point. Never will forget it. Never. I forgive you, but I never will forget it. And I stepped away, and I didn't look back. All I feel now is myself and my 3 beautiful children. That's all I focus on. And besides my grandson, that's it. I have 3 other sisters out there. They call, they talk to me all the time. One of them is going through some things right now because she lost her husband. And that's hard when you've been married 25, 30 years and you lost your spouse. I keep her in my prayers all the time. I've never been married because I never choose to get married. Because when these men start acting up, guess what? I tell them hit the dough. Man, he ain't stressing me out. That's something I ain't never let no man stress me out. Never. Ever. You think you coming in this house to stress me? No. Furthermore, you ain't coming in this house. You want me, you can buy me a house and put me in it. You're not moving in mine. And I tell my girls that. Don't let no man move in your house. If that man wants you, make them buy you a house. I tell my girls that every day. I tell my son, I'm like, if you want that woman, you buy a house and put that woman in that house. And you take care of that woman. I didn't play that. I wanted my children. I got what I wanted. Bye-bye. There's the door. But you know, if I know what I know now, none of this would never happen. Especially with family. That's why I'm very leery with family. People start talking, I'm like, okay, whatever. But God brought me through all this foolishness. All this foolishness here. He brought me through it. That's why I don't put up with the foolishness. And you out there, you shouldn't put up with the foolishness either. If the man not treating you right, I don't care if you're married to him or not. Pack your shit and get the hell on out. You and your children go find you a place. That's what you do. And you don't let him come up in your place after you get your place. Take care of you. Take care of your children. A mother always gonna be a mother. But you don't have to be abused. I never was abused by nobody. My father didn't. Oh, no, he didn't play that. He didn't believe in the physical abuse and he didn't believe in the mental abuse. He didn't play, he'll talk to me rough now. He'll talk to me hard. But he talked me hard enough to get my attention. But no abusive situation here. Never been abused. People saying stuff, never been abused. My family took care of me. My mom and my dad, they took care of me. The people who raised me, they took care of me. Can't say that for everybody. But it's their niece and nephews and their circle that mistreated me, not Henry and Louise. Never. I was their pride and joy. This was that just happened about a year ago with my so-called brother, their son. It would never happen if they was alive. They wouldn't allow that. They'll tell that boy to sit you behind down, leave cat alone. Cat doing what you need to do to take care of us in here. But you know what? All that come back on you. I didn't get on here to do all that, but it's God's grace and mercy. He brought me through all this. And I'd like to thank all the viewers out there that's listening. And I hope that you can take something from what I'm saying that can help you. You need to go back to school. Go back to school. There's funding out there for school. There's financial aid. I don't listen to that politics mess because they can't mess with the education system. If they tried, oh well. Go and get you something to take care of you and yours. You can't depend on no man, because I never did. I did what I need to do on my own. Now, I can't say nothing negative about my fathers now. They took care of their kids. My youngest two children, their father took care of them. The oldest one, father, took care of her. I just wasn't with the foolishness and never will be. But that's life. No. But I thank God for what I have went through, and what He have brought me through, and now I see the light. So, I came on here to do a little self-care, but I don't think it's any self-care. I think I did more talking than anything else. Good morning, thank you. But, y'all women, y'all don't have to be in an abusive situation at all. Get out of it. Sometimes you can't get out of it. And I understand sometimes you can't. Because everywhere you move, that man will find you. But hey, there's a law that can protect you. There's shelters out there can protect you. And get away from an abusive situation. Get your children out of that. Because children don't need to be going to school and upset. They act up because of what's going on in the household. I work in the school district. I see how a lot of these kids come to school. It doesn't matter what color you are. Kids gets upset when the household is broken. One thing I can say about my parents that raised me, my parents never argued, fussing for us. Never argue, fuss, fight, curse each other. Never. Only thing I ever seen was a ghost man, and that was it. They never. They always respected us as kids because they said kids shouldn't have to go through the nonsense, and they don't. We grown people put these kids through this nonsense. I didn't play that in my house neither. I got in an argument with them kids' father. You know what I say? You just need to leave. Because I'm not arguing with you, not in front of these kids. I don't want my kids to be upset to go to school. Because they got to go to school, they got to keep in mind, they can't worry about what's going to happen when they get home. You got to make sure some food on that table for those kids. So, I'm sorry, y'all, I took y'all all off track. I was supposed to be doing my face, but I don't do much to my face anyway, but some, wash it and put some, this on. That's all. And I wash it in this right here, which I'm about out. I got to go get some more. That's all I do. I do the basic. I don't wear the makeup. I never did. Never wore makeup. You know, the skin just sorry. But anyway, I am so sorry for bringing y'all back on live to say that. But it was on my heart to say what I need to say. I am moving in the right direction, and my business will grow. And I'd like to thank all my viewers and all my subscribers. I'm up to 196 subscribers now. So I give myself a hand clap because I never thought I would get there. And you know, people always tell me, you can't do this and you can't do that. But you got to step out on faith and do what you need to do because you want to do it. They want you to do it. Or the way they want you to do it. You do it the way you want to do it. And like all my cabinet supplies and everything, I bought that when I had a part-time job. And I put stuff up. And people say, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. People say, oh, you don't need to make no candles. Only people who have bad spirits make candles. That's not true. People make candles for a hobby. People make candles for themselves. People make candles to give gifts. People make candles for various reasons. I enjoy making my candles. I enjoy learning how to make candles. And I enjoy learning how to decorate candles. That's the reason why I don't do all the foolishness. And I'm learning every day. And now they worry about how much money I'm gonna make on YouTube. It's none of your business how much money I'm gonna make on YouTube, which I ain't making none right now anyway. Because it takes a while to get to that point. But I enjoy doing what I'm doing. As long as Catherine, Dolores Adams, enjoy doing what she's doing. That's all that matters. Because you don't have but one life. And once that life ends, you can't do that. But anyway, I enjoy talking to y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy talking to me. And I hope I got a like or subscribe or something from this. But I just want y'all to let y'all know. This is the reason why I started my channel. Because what I want to do. And I should have did this a long time ago. But I did not. Listening to others, but I would never do it again. And I listened to a lot of people in my life. And didn't get me nowhere. That's why I'm just getting to finish up my BA degree, which I should have had a long time ago. But I did have associates. I do have associates, but you got to get certified in that, and everything I changed. So once I finish up my BA, I'm going to go in and take a class, or a refresher class, because it's 2026, and a lot of things have changed. And I'm going to get certified in my building and coding. And I'm going to move on. And like I said, I plan to live a long life. And get to my doctor's appointments like I should and take care of me. But, y'all, take care of y'all. Females, take care of yourself. Make sure you go get your breast exam every year. Get your mammogram every year. Get your pap smear every year. Because cancer is out there. And you don't want to end up with that. Sometimes people don't know they have cancer until they go to the doctor. And a lot of people been going to the doctor every year. And the doctor never found cancer, but all of a sudden he found cancer. Sometimes be stage 4. And it never showed up. But it showed up on a test one day. It's just like with me with pre-diabetes. How long I've been pre-diabetic? I don't know. But one day it decided to show up. Have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.